Welcome back to the 2011 World Indoor Lacrosse Championships bronze medal game. United States versus the Czech Republic. 7-5 Americans, Czech with the ball.
Winning the opening face-off of the third quarter.
It's a good sign.
I hope it is.
I don't think they won one face-off the whole first half.
They have, I think, just one.
Oh yeah, just the one near the end, that's right. Well, a solid adjustment.
Now it's Jamie Plunkett and his finish. 10 seconds on the man up for Czechs. Plunkett shot getting blocked.
U.S. coming back. Eric Miller relieving Jason Henhock. Czechs have not scored on Miller. Whoa, and Vagar taking a long stroll out of his net.
Nearly to the half.
And Eric Miller makes a short, safer outlet pass. There's Bill McGlon. McGlon has Bucktooth. Sean Morris cycling over, picked off. Here come Czechs.
And that's Koska, Adam Koska, passed by McGlon. His shot kicked out by Miller.
Big save by Eric Miller, who's come on in relief and has looked spectacular. Eric Miller having to be talked into this World Championships, being out of the NLL for a couple of years. Doing a nice job here in the bronze medal game. He needs to hold the US in.
The Czechs at bay.
That was a quick flick, almost got Vagar off guard.
Martin Koska. And this is for Kyle Ross in the fence fan. Scott in isolation. That's Koschals again, one-on-one opportunity.
Another save by Miller. Coming back is Kyle Hartzell. Hartzell with
Miller
a good move.
so far hard not to crack for the Czech offense.
And that's it. Going far side. Wide though was Mundorf's effort. And Casey Powell, this is the X factor for the USA. If he decides to turn it up and do it himself, he can do it. Westerveld with a wipe. Second one. Big save by Vagar, so a goaltending duel to start the third quarter.
Over to Plunkett. Plunkett driving the goal. Denied by Miller.
Eric Miller is standing on his head right now. You see Eric Schiller saying, move it to his team. Captain directing traffic, he goes off. Langtry underhand toss to Powell. McGlon getting into the low post, now behind. Too hot to handle for Mundorf. Loose ball scramble.
Merlick losing possession there by the boards. Well, scooped up by Vagar.
Yeah, Vagar says, I'll take that, thank you.
Ball across the half just in time. And then Stoshley, the team captain, driving around the crease. Giving it to Pope. His shot well held by Eric Miller.
Popier, the sniper who has come into his own in this WILC. Brett Bucktooth scampers to the left wing. Waits for help, gives to Morris. Trying to set a pick with Morris, backing his way down low. Mundorf here, looking for a screen. Streaking in was Bucktooth. Vagar stands tall.
Winning the ball over Powell. Plunkett up top. Not connect with Ross.
And Miller, careful, almost had Plunkett knock it out of his stick. Brian Langtry, he's had a good tournament.
Oh, mine.
And it gets better there.
That is the 8th goal for US.
We'll have a look. See Langtree. Just a little pop and a behind the back flick by Mundorf. I don't think Vagar was expecting him to shoot. Maybe that actually was Sean Morris. To give Langtree his 4th assist of the tournament. US with possession. And Mundorf will get credit for the goal, his first.
Novacek. That's Chet Konechny. Great play by the USD. Scala. Flanked up top. Scala can get a second. Yeah! Yes! Yes! Scala! And his 2nd goal in the game. Closing the gap back to 2 goals.
This Czech team is running wild. Everybody's stepping up. The first goal that they've beaten Miller with. Scala looks like a wily old vet there. Sidearm, half screen. US winning, well, not quite winning the face-off. Mitch Bilal got crunched. Americans coming up with it. Scala, another one with a great tournament. On this, the final day of the 2011 WILC. What an 8 days it has been. Still the gold medal match coming up after this, Canada and Iroquois. The McGlon. Line pass to Langtree. He's double teamed. 4 on the shot clock, checks ball.
Early cross. Dushley. Plankin missing that pass.
Joseph Smith one-handing it, being pressed in the referee circle, still pressed. Casey Powell now. Czech defense, relentless hit from behind. That's going to be a penalty. Casey Powell smashed by Plunkett. Wow. Remember, if you fight in this tournament, you are kicked out of it. And that was a vicious hit by Plunkett.
It might well be that he was seeking a fight.
See this again on your screen. Totally blindsiding Powell. Powell was preoccupied with Jan Skoken. And depending on the official's draw, that could be a 5-minute major.
Which would be a bummer for the Czechs.
Casey Powell, he will stay on. He's stretching out his back. This is one of the toughest sports on the planet.
Oh man. And Jamie Plunkett got what he wanted. He got Plunkett off. Plunkett gets 5, Powell 2.
Casey Powell with 2 minutes after that hit. It's not quite as bad a situation for the Czech Republic, but they will still be down a man for 3 minutes.
And we will be playing 4-on-4. I'm not entirely sure whether that is what the Czechs wanted.
Yeah. Well, it's a 2-minute benefit anyway. US leading by 2. Open lane, soft side. Turned away.
Chet Konechny driving a Czech attack. Konechny, Ross, Popiet. 3-on-2. Ross's shot going wide.
US scooping it up.
And a too-many-man call against the US bench.
Goodness. Tom Ryan is going to lose his mind in a minute. Head coach of the USA.
Now this is getting interesting. 4-on-3.
Yeah. Wow.
For 90 seconds.
Crowd coming alive.
The Czechs should be able to capitalize on this.
A lot of room on that floor. 4 on 3.
And Miller. It's an easy shot.
Makes that key save. Big lead for McGlon. He's alone. Scores! Bill McGlon breaks free. Short-handed.
What a bummer.
That is what the United States needed. Bill McGlon with his second in his third game. As you look at Eric Miller.
That was Popey taking a shot and not recovering from it.
So Czechs will still be up a man
for over a minute.
Loose ball scramble in front of the Czech bench. That is the third dangerous hit from behind we've seen today, Bowden. Action getting physical as the captain, Chris Schiller, shoved by Kościel. And we have another penalty?
That's Martin Koska now for Czech Republic. Taking 2 minutes penalty for roughing.
Box is filling up here at the HC Slavia Praha Arena.
Game is getting physical and emotional as we go on the under 10 minutes break.
Yeah, let's step aside. Score 9-6 USA up on the Czech Republic in the bronze medal game. Come back. Action back underway here at the 2011 WILC. Americans with the ball in their dark blue jerseys with red and white. Czech Republic in their home white with red and blue trim. McGlon looking for his third hat trick. Went up top, did a backward somersault. Being defended well by Kyle Ross of the Toronto Rock.
We're playing 3-on-3 right now. Baron, Doshli, and Kościel on the floor for Czech Republic. Doshli driving behind goal.
Penalty box is full. 16 more seconds on one of the American penalties. Drew Westervelt. Make that bucktooth. Gives to Mundorf. US player back on, Mundorf.
And a legal screen as Chet Konechny gets checked across the back. Kyle Ross driving it off the post.
And how bad does Kyle Ross want to get a goal in this game? He's been denied by Henhawk Miller and now the post. Three seconds left.
We've seen Kyle Ross being rather offensive. He's been driving fast breaks throughout the entire tournament. He's been taking shots from far out whenever he had a chance.
Now it's 5-on-3 for the US for another 10 seconds. Then a whole 2+ minutes. Being up one man. 1-2, punch! Becker, what a save!
Becker.
Wow, did they need that?
He's keeping the Czech hopes alive. Kościel eating the clock. He's in nearly the entire 30.
Still a minute 35 on the U.S. power play. That because Jamie Plunkett took a 5-minute major for hitting Casey Powell in it next week. That was ferocious. Powell recovered though.
That was big and it was cheap.
Yep. U.S. off the toe of Egger. They'll get the ball back. (9-6) the score, 4:27 to go in the third quarter. If the Czechs can kill this one, it would be huge. The Americans want to start to pull away. Casey Powell sets a pick. Morris, a rifle. Top point scores. And the USA giving themselves a little bit of room, now leading by 4 goals.
10-6 the score with 4:20 left in the third quarter.
See Sean Morris's second of the game.
And as Jamie Plunkett is serving a 5-minute penalty for a major, takes 2 goals to uplift it. He's still in the box. Chet Konechny.
And they won the faceoff, Bowden.
Great effort by Konechny. Another far-out shot by Kyle Ross, just before the shot clock violation would have been called.
Kyle Ross has plenty of power, but not going to score an Eric Miller from that far out, and that was more just to get the ball in on the clock winding down. Big ball pass there. Sean Morris down low. U.S. creeping in. Bouncer got away from Bucktooth. Czechs trying to kill off this last part of the penalty. 9 seconds.
And another mutually expelled. That's Kyle Ross and Mundorf.
Whoa. Ross and Mundorf grabbing each other's face masks.
Both seeking a fight.
And both will head to the sin bin. Chris Schiller rushing out, as is Doschley. You see the action
replay.
Start behind the net.
Mundorf started it. There is Ross coming back for more.
These two want a medal or what?
Emotions running high.
Well, and the Czech Republic only have to kill off 4 more seconds of the Jamie Plunkett penalty. 3:13 left in the third.
Doschley shaking his head as he walks back. What is the call going to be?
To hear the official word. Czechs have another player. Another one in the box. Emil Moravec. So 3 Czech players in, the U.S. is 2. That is the last thing this Czech team needed. Kill off another power play. Going back and forth.
Another interesting call by the officials. We can't see it on the board.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Now Moravec is out of the box.
Now that was Jamie Plunkett.
Oh yeah, Plunkett. That's
Moravec
right.
walked over.
And scoring on the power play. United States making it happen, and Casey Powell doing the dirty work. Got in the shooting lane and does what he does best. Let's put it in the back of the net. His second, 11-6 USA.
Czech Republic taking way too many penalties in the third quarter.
When the emotions get the best of them.
Scoring only 1 goal.
The switch to Eric Miller seems to have done the trick for the USA. Bill McGlon takes in the face-off circle. USA knocking the defender down. McGlon, sidestep, far side. How did he even find room? Bill McGlon and the U.S. have quickly doubled up the Czech Republic. We'll have another look, but it looked like Vega had all corners covered and the angle cut down. You see McGlon in the bottom half of your screen receiving.
I would have sworn there was no space,
No.
but he did get it past Vega.
Went over the shoulder. 12-6, and Bill McGlon has himself a hat trick. Taking the face-off now, Matt Zash for the U.S., snapping it
Czech
back.
Republic need a quick response if they want to stay in the contest for bronze.
And have to stay out of the penalty box. Westervelt gets swung at. And that might be the break they need. No, it's just a turnover.
Teams Canada and Iroquois behind the boards, behind Miller's goal, watching the action on floor.
Their gold medal game is next. Small skirmish scooped up by the U.S. Popier with a cross check. I think that'll be a crease violation.
And shoving and pushing on the floor yet again.
That's been the theme of these second and third quarters, hasn't it?
It sure was, Andy.
1 minute, 39 seconds left in the third. USA doubling up the Czech Republic right now. Czech ball.
Pope for Scala.
USA starting to turn on the heat. Ditzel racing up the floor. Gives to McGlon. Fake to Langtree, McGlon. Just over a minute now. Sean Morris has to get away from him. Resets. US moving quicker now with more confidence. Sean Morris has some room created off the post.
Oh yeah.
He had Vagger beat. Under 1 minute to play now.
Apart from playing a great game, Vagger lucky tonight.
Yeah, a couple of posts saved him.
At least 3 for I can remember.
Yeah. McGlon makes a shot. Heavy defense by the Czech Republic. Now they have to. Casey Powell.
Another broken stick line on the floor.
Casey Powell skims across that floor. That's got to hurt.
Chet Konechny. And Pavel Doshli. Can he score?
Big save by Miller.
Delayed penalty. And there comes the call. It's going to be 2 minutes for slashing.
And 15 seconds left. If you're a Czech fan, that is good news because you get to put the third quarter out of your head, start fresh.
With a man up.
And with a man up, and they have a long way to go to come back. But this has been that type of tournament for the Czech Republic. Anything can happen. And with the amount of fans in the crowd here banging on those drums and cheering, who knows?
Those of you who believe in miracles,
oh,
keep
well.
up your hope.
Keep your fingers crossed if you're a Czech Republic fan.
Popě for Košťál. His shot denied by Miller.
That was a gorgeous save by Eric Miller to end the quarter. Eric Miller sliding across.
He's done so great. Ever since he's been on the floor, the Czechs been having a hard time scoring. Only scored 1 with Miller in the cage.
Well, Miller's so experienced at that high level in those tough games. So we will head into the fourth, possibly final quarter. Bronze medal action. United States leading Czech Republic 12-6. And you're watching the 2011 World Indoor Lacrosse Championships.
Patronem mistrovství světa v boxlacrossu je Synod Tip. Partnerem mistrovství světa v boxlacrossu je Magistrát hlavního města Prahy a nadace Terezy Maxové dětem.
The World Indoor Lacrosse Championships are brought to you in part by Lacrosse Playground, the only website dedicated entirely to lacrosse equipment, apparel, and the lacrosse lifestyle. Visit www.lacrosseplayground.com. Andy McNamara, joined by Bowden Fuka. We are heading into the fourth quarter of this bronze medal battle. Very close up until the halfway mark of the third quarter. U.S. now leading 12-6. The Czechs had the early lead, tied it up, and now win, I believe, their fourth face-off. U.S. scooping it back up, though.
That was before Novak hit Merlik and lost possession. U.S. winning the third quarter by 5-1.
Yeah.
While Czechs were taking way too many penalties. This game was getting physical and emotional.
Well, the story has been penalties for the Czechs and the goaltending change for the United States. Eric Miller replacing Henhawk. Right on for Vegger. Casey Powell, ferocious forechecking.
Novacek needs to get the ball across. Merlik over to Kostel. 1 minute left on the penalty.
United States getting that rebound. Captain Chris Schiller moving well up the floor. Jogs over center, hands it to Morris. Well, now a whistle. Not sure what the issue is here.
Adam Koska being sent off for cross-checking.
Well, the penalty troubles continue for the Czech team. The trouble with taking so many penalties is it disrupts any momentum you build. It prevents the crowd from getting fully into it and behind you and getting on a roll that is so important to lacrosse. Langtree shuffles.
This is very unfortunate from a Czech perspective.
Swinging, missing, loose ball. Czech come up with it.
Scoop up by Novacek. Czechs really needed to score early to get back into the game. And that's what we're seeing. Jamie Plunkett.
Plunkett's third point. Second goal of this game.
Getting the Czech fan club on fire.
What a beautiful goal. His 12th of the tournament. 19th ranked in the entire WILC coming into this bronze medal game. Matt Zash hikes it back for the USA. And now the Americans will be on the power play. For a whole minute 27. Czech's penalty killing has been improving as the tournament has gone on. They need a huge stop right now. Will they get it? They will not. Bucktooth, somebody missed their assignment. Buries it, top corner.
Back to 6 goals difference with just under 13 minutes left in the game.
And sorry, make that Westervelt as he broke free, and yeah, 2 Czech guys just standing around.
That was Merlik unaware of the cutter. His slide came way too late.
Westervelt's hat trick.
Big hits.
Yeah, come to Zash. Physicality and aggressiveness continuing here.
Ball being scooped up by US.
That's Hartzell. Hartzell. 4-on-1. And Ulrich laying the body.
Schiller's hit on Martin Kostka.
Wow. Bodies flying everywhere here in Prague.
Pope. Pope and Planke. The two snipers on the Czech team. Pope did not connect to that pass.
Zinged off the post.
And who's going off?
Well, the American side is
missed
open.
that delayed penalty.
Is that Ulrich?
That's Ulrich.
Yeah, Edmonton Rush player in
For
the
elbow
NLL.
in.
Ulrich shaking his head, not pleased. Big possession for the Czech Republic right now.
Skal up top. Kostel.
Ball did not reach the net. Blocked by the defense. Americans on the fast break. Have Schiller. The captain wide. USA resetting.
125 on the penalty.
We're shorthanded. Chomping up that clock. 11:22 in the game.
Big screen there.
Well, Westerveld,
Andre.
he pumps his fist in a negative form towards the official in frustration. The interference turnover. 106. On the man advantage for the Czech Republic.
The Czech fans getting their drums busy. Pope.
Saved by Miller.
Yet again, we must say.
Nabs it behind his own net. He's only allowed 2 goals since coming in relief. US coming up strong. .36 seconds to kill. Langtree gets loose and they'll just wait it back. Their side, Westerveld went for it, denied.
And Novacek bringing the ball across the midfield. Over to his teammate from Nizhny Město, Pavel Došli, the team captain. Pope and Skal up top. Skal off the post. Now a bit of luck on Miller's side as well.
Penalty is over for Ulrich.
Došli. Losing control of ball. Schiller.
Ditzel was tripped up and wanted the call. Did not get it. Under 10 minutes to go. Can the Americans hold on for their 3rd straight bronze in this, the 3rd WILC? Czechs have given them quite a battle. Mundorf to the low post. Langtree, double screen over the top, tried for a 1-touch go. Shot clock expires.
For Skakan. No fast breaking opportunity. 2 defensemen on the floor way before he got across the half. This is Baron. Over to Plunkett and Pope. Pope taking a shot.
Americans scoop. It would have been their ball anyways. The 30-second clock went down. Which Belisle heads off the floor. Americans going from right to left on your screen. Being forced back on the line. The interference call. Czech possession.
Early Czech Republic. Over to Skala. Skala should be denied by Miller.
He can't get the rebound. US with Kyle Hartzell. 1 touch. Casey Powell cannot finish. He's popped 2 by Vagger so far this game. Langtree spinning free in the near boards. Westervelt. That's McGlon high. McGlon looked to set some interference, didn't. Powell behind the net. Langtree behind the back. Beautiful goal. Brian Langtree getting fancy, some razzle-dazzle. Buries it stick side. 14-7 USA.
There we can see it again.
That's a beautiful play. Tom Ryan now happier.
To the other post.
Yeah, head coach of the United States. Not showing it yet, but pleased with the U.S. doubling up the check again.
And that's Dushley getting lucky possession. Czechs taking way too many shots from far out.
Zash sending to center. Galloping up is the USA. Langtree going for his hat trick.
Knocked to the ground.
Loose ball. Greg Downing gunning for it. There's Morris. Too many men to call. A call of too many men. I'm not sure from which bench.
Now that was the Czechs by what we see now. Won't be able to see it in this shot.
And the official saying spread out. They won't go for it. So the officials immediately turning that aside. It will count, 15-7. Grauberg's letting the referees hear it. Sean Morris with his 3rd. Hat tricks this game from Westervelt, McGlon, and Sean Morris. Right on, caught in the pad.
Chad Konechny bringing ball across the midfield for Czech Republic. Koszczal to Skala. Plunkett, Skokan, and Dushley, the other 3 on the floor for Czechs. Barron. Skokan's shot getting the Czechs another 30. Which never showed on the board though.
That did not appear on the shot clock. Well, that will be our under 10 minute break. 15-7 USA up on the Czech Republic in this bronze medal game. The World Indoor Lacrosse Championships are brought to you in part by Gate Lacrosse, outfitting many of the teams at the 2011 WILC. Gate Lacrosse equipment is engineered for the toughest players in the game. Visit www.gatelacrosse.com. And the McNamara alongside Bowden Fuka, and Bowden, the Czech bench, giving it to the officials, saying there were 6 guys on. That goal should not have counted.
They never did get that call.
And that's why the score is 15-7 United States.
This should be more than a comfortable lead for the U.S. with 6 minutes left in the game.
Casey Powell, dish.
Czechs only scoring 2 goals ever since Eric Miller was in the cage.
Great coaching decision by Tom Ryan of the U.S.
That's Plunkett driving to goal. Crease violation call.
And Miller hugging the post just in case. Another penalty. Whoa, a fight! And this is the last game of the tournament. They don't care.
And that's Jamie Plunkett, as we don't like him.
Jamie Plunkett all over Jack Reed.
Now, what triggered that?
Well, Jack Reed's been a pest to the Czech Republic all day long. And they say, well, the game might be out of reach. Sure, throw me out. Plunkett losing it. And laying a shot to the chops of Jack Reed.
Plunkett to get into 2 minutes for a slash. And short after.
Is he not going to be thrown out?
Yeah. Let's see that.
The penalty went up.
There. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Plunkett did not start it. We must give him that credit. That was cheap on the American side, Andy, for once. I mean, we've seen a cheap shot from Plunkett against Powell earlier in the game.
Yes.
This time that big blow on Plunkett's knee came before he turned back for the payback and started a fight.
And just ripped the helmet off of Reed, landed an uppercut and drove him hard. Neither player seems worse for wear as we see again.
See it again, yeah.
Look at 67 Plunkett. Yikes.
Ouch.
Yeah, that hurt. And Plunkett said, that's it. Grabs him from behind, helmet off, and boom. A European uppercut. And then the nice takedown, head first into the turf. But Jack Reed, he's a big, tough customer. It'll take a lot to hurt him. He looks quite comfortable taking a seat on the bench. In the penalty area, Schiller and Doschley waiting to hear the official word. And Plunkett heading back to the bench. He might be
I see
ejected.
Kyle Ross walking off the penalty box.
That's man wearing. So
there comes the replay. Hand up after the slash from Plunkett.
Ooh. It looked like it was even before Plunkett hit him.
Well, Plunkett had a slash there against whoever was in possession.
Yeah.
There was the delayed penalty sign. And there came the revenge against Plunkett. Weirdly, I must say.
So there was the call. It looked like before the hack, and then Plunkett got
Yeah, there was
smoked.
definitely a slashing call before the hack.
And then his Reed slash, consequently, which started all that. Remember, following this game, it's the big one for the gold medal. 3rd time rematch. Canada versus Iroquois will 3 times be the charm for the Iroquois Nationals. Canada looking for a 3-peat of gold.
There's a 5 minutes major penalty called against the Czechs as Jamie Plunkett greets the crowd.
They were chanting his name.
Into the lockers.
That'll be Plunkett's WILC as, the crowd chants his name. He says thanks. And he will head to the locker room for an early shower. Plunkett continues to say thank you for our gracious hosts, the Czech Republic. What a masterful job they've done. So many volunteers, organizers, countless hours.
And we are waiting to see what a penalty is.
Some more shoving.
The other side.
Langtree pushing Konechny.
Moravec chugging over as the in-home.
And with 5:41 left, will play finally start? Yes, it does.
And that massive hack on Plunkett's knee being only a personal Czechs playing with a man down.
Line look. Westervelt! Stick side. What a sniper Westervelt is. Makes something out of nothing. Westervelt's fourth. And the USA, it looks scary for most of this game up until about the halfway point of the third. Now at their 16th goal. And just allowed too much room there, Bowden. Wasn't pressured at all.
I believe the Czechs have given up in their heads. They're sending Ziha in the cage to experience the atmosphere of the bronze medal game. USA clearly the better team tonight.
Well,
Czech Republic standing strong though.
Curtis Vagar with a 78% save percentage coming into this game. Thomas Ziha, 20th at 58% saves. Still 4:29 remains, have to score 2 to get it out of the way. United States attacking again. Langtree calling out Konechny, saying, dude, hack me again, big boy, why not? Casey Powell.
Here's shot wide.
Over and back.
For a reason that I do not understand, Merlik not allowed to continue play at the spot where he had the ball and was ready to drive to goal undefended.
Well, a few interesting calls in this tournament.
Popet taking a shot just before the shot clock would expire.
Time winding down here in the bronze medal game. 4 minutes, 19 seconds to go. Still 3:38 on the major. U.S. has scored once. Came on Westervelt's fourth. If they get one more, then this power play will be over. USA crisply moving that ball. Casey Powell, low post, kicks it back. Blind pass at the baseline. Went wide as Riha.
And it's Kyle Ross. Can he reach the ball before Alec Moon?
And Bone, you want Ross almost so bad. He's had that story. He's tried so often to score in this game. And again, is denied. He's putting 100% out there, as are all these players.
He would have deserved one. He's had a great tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Helped the Czech team big time. Hartzell going there for Dashley.
Kyle Ross does have 3 goals in the tournament. Shot clock expires. Still a big 2:38, and this is the second major that the Czech Republic have had to kill off, and that has been the main story as to why they've taken themselves out of this bronze medal game, holding tight. But the penalty bug has bit them badly. Big save by Zriha. Langtree scampering over to intercept. He is slashed. United States coming back the other way. This Czech crowd wants one more. Hordes of fans coming out, supporting their home team, the host country. Casey Powell went for the behind the back, missed. Intercepted coming back the other way. Sean Morris this time. Sean Morris has had a good game. Has 3 of his own. Every time the Americans touch the ball, the Czech crowd here at the HC Slavia Praha Arena letting them hear it. Casey Powell, 10 seconds on the clock. And Bowen Zria looking good in relief of Curtis Vagar. It's looking pretty sturdy.
Zriha, an experienced goalie, sending goal for LCC Radotin, being their #1 for years and years. lacking the international experience, though.
Behind the net pass to Powell, who had an open lane. Went bottom corner, couldn't find it. Morris laying a heavy hit. And he should be serving 2 for that.
And he sure will. Spending the rest of the game in the sin bin.
That's on Jakub Novacek, looks like. Jack Reed remains in there. Doesn't look any worse for wear, but he took a big time hit from Plunkett. Roughing the call. US, Ross can't get back in time. Pressures Langtree, loose ball. And Zriak giving a little shove.
Kairos bringing the ball into the Czech offensive end. Popie for Dashley.
Looked like a hold.
It did, but no call. Hidden ball play, Dashley in possession. We're playing 4-on-4.
And they will use up the clock. USA coming back the other way. 50 seconds left. And the United States will take home another bronze. Bill McGlon. Bouncer to Mundorf.
And a Czech crowd cheering for the local heroes, making it all the way to the bronze medal game.
Who would have
being
thought?
A solid opposition to Team US, lasting good half of the game.
And yet another penalty. Hey, and look at that. Martin Zriak, or rather Jakub Zriak, calling out the whole US bench. Emotions flying high.
With 19 seconds left in the game.
I'm not sure how this is going to end.
I would say.
I don't know if we'll be having friendly handshakes at the end of this one. I don't know. But for over half the game, Bowden, the Czech Republic had their fans believing. They had us believing they could go for bronze. The penalty trouble in the United States showing their dominance in the box game. But what an effort by the Czech Republic. Westervelt saying just hold the ball. And that will wrap it all up as time ticks down and the United States are bronze medalists. As the siren goes, the game ends and now they're all shaking hands. They realize that their competitors playing at an elite level.
But they are all members of the world lacrosse community.
That's right.
And that means a lot to most playing this sport.
Absolutely. So the final score, United States 16, Czech Republic 7, winning bronze are the USA. But Bowden, before we head off and wait for the start of the Canada-Iroquois gold medal match, the Czech Republic in 2007 finished 7th. Jim Veltman was an assistant coach then, took over the program, head coach for this year. To make a 3-position jump in 4 years, being a relatively new entrant into the indoor lacrosse game, cannot be emphasized enough how impressive this accomplishment really is for the Czech Republic.
It's huge. It's huge. It happened in front of the local crowd, which makes it even bigger. And big thanks to Jim Veltman for being part of it and making it happen. And congrats to everybody who's been involved with the team. And of course, our congratulations to Team USA, the bronze medalist, well deserved.
No doubt. The USA, third again. Their play has improved. They will come back in 4 years' time, I'm sure, with a much better team. Bowden Fuka heading down to congratulate the Czech players on the field. And you see the Czech players, they thought they had it. It was close. What a game it was, what a tournament for the Czech Republic. They deserve this, and this country, I'm sure, will embrace indoor lacrosse even further. So that'll be it. We will step aside and come back in an hour's time for the gold medal match, the main event, what this tournament is all about. Canada versus Iroquois. The rematch for time number 3. The two-time defending Canadians. Let's see what they can do. So we'll step aside. Final score one more time. USA win bronze, 16-7 over the Czech Republic. For Bone Fuka, I'm Andy McNamara. We'll see you in an hour. Goodbye from Prague.
Ladies and gentlemen, dámy a pánové, the bronze medal game is over. Prohlášení ten turnaj skončil. A kolik nás tu, abychom jim poděkovali? Those were the cheers for Team Czech Republic and their historical success, getting the 4th place at the 2011 WILC. The bronze medal goes to Team USA. Everybody, please welcome Mr. Jack Emmer, the Phil Men's Director, who will hand over the medals. Dámy a pánové, pan Jack Emmer, ředitel mužské sekce Mezinárodní lacrossové federace, předává medaile týmu Spojených států. there anybody in the stands happy about USA getting bronze? Dámy a pánové, děkujeme, že jste přišli, děkujeme, že jste fandili a pojďme se rozloučit s českou reprezentací v jejím historickém úspěchu. The opening pays off. Tak dámy a pánové, hlasem a přiznánkou, finále se odkládá o půl hodiny, budeme začínat 30.